Well, Mr. Jinxie, just because you said that the starting soon was killing you, we're about to head right into the game. I'm joined here tonight with Snarky Boy.
Hello there.
Hello, hello. It's been a while since we've casted.
Yeah, I was just thinking what the last game was, but I can't really remember.
Yeah, it must have been a groups game still, I think.
Yeah, certainly.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
Anyway, yeah, I don't know what's happening here, but
yeah, I think G went AFK, so well, he didn't ready up or like choose a weapon.
yeah. Anyway, we're tonight the B playoff final between E9, Enigma, and Moravians. A very exciting game, actually. Two of the yeah, I mean, they didn't get to the A group by the skin of their teeth, I would say. Two very good teams. So it's pretty cool that we see them fighting it out here for the top spot of this B playoff.
Yeah, exactly. I think if you start with E9, probably the favorites going into this game, a team that I think many of us would have liked to see in the playoffs. I think they could have matched a lot of the teams there. We saw how close they were to beat Immortalis already in the first game of the cup.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Moravians that I think the engine started to work the later in the cup that they went. So like
A little
the
too
last
late, perhaps. Yeah.
the last group stage game they beat Frag by, and then they beat Frag by again in the playoffs here in the semifinals.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like they're starting to find their way.
Most certainly, indeed. As we see quite some talent here on both the teams. Looking at the likes of E9, I mean, all of their players are pretty much old school as fuck, as well as Moravian, so it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, and when I have a little look in my database Excel sheet,
Aww,
we can see that Ace in E9 has had a absolutely insane playoff so far.
as we would expect from him.
Yeah, I mean, I think his group stage was a bit underwhelming for what I expected from him, because I see him as a perhaps top 10 player in this tournament.
Certainly,
But
yeah.
but now in the playoffs, he has a 1.3 kills per round, and if you have like 1.0, that's extremely good. So
Yes.
he's been fragging out a lot.
Yeah, he'll certainly have to frag out here as well against Moravians if they plan on winning this final here. A lot of head bashes coming in from E9. Again, it's a best of 3, so the winner of this pistol bash can decide which map they will play on to begin with. The loser has to say their map first. The winner will say their map after plus the site. And then we'll head right in the best of 3. It's first to 13 rounds.
Yeah. And we might add also that the team's map pools have not been resetted for this game, so Moravians cannot pick Dawnville and Carentan, and E9 cannot pick Germantown and Newville. And as we say that, E9 decided to go for Casino and Moravians choose Peaks.
Yes, indeed. It's just a matter of which map Moravians would like to start on now, as well as which side. Map. And there we go. Right into peaks. Let me quickly adjust these maps on the bottom. What do you think about these picks from both teams?
Yeah, if I not remember wrong, I think Moravians played versus Fast Evolution on Peaks in the quarterfinal, and I think they lost it after an overtime.
Oh, okay.
We do know, however, that Fast Evolution they really like to play Peaks.
Yes, one of their main maps, indeed.
So a bit unexpected, but I think for example, well, we always talk about G, right? But this is one of the maps he can truly shine on. With his barn place.
GR Meg, is that what you said?
G.
Ah, GGG, yes, indeed. Certainly an exciting player to watch as well. He's been streaming his POVs a couple of times. I don't know what it is with the config, but like everyone, like his characters have like so wide hands, it's insane. But certainly one of the most talented players I've ever seen playing. His movement is absolutely insane.
Isn't those white hands some sort of second monitor bug that's been a hot topic in COD?
Oh, I don't know. Would it show on stream as well, though?
Yeah, it should.
Okay. Well, I don't know, maybe.
Well, let's hope it's not that.
X-Rated is asking if we can get a comment from you about the idea of the B playoff.
Yeah, I think originally I thought that, well, it's a bit a shame that teams don't get to play if they miss the A playoffs, so like just create some more games for them. And well, now we had a pretty stacked group stage already with 7 games for all the teams, but let's say we had only played, for example, 3 games. It's quite a short cup for the teams that don't go to the A playoffs. So I think it worked out pretty well, and teams seem to have enjoyed playing versus teams in their own skill level as well, so to say.
Yeah, indeed. So we might add to that you always feels a little bit like more dead, if we could say that, in between cups. So it's certainly a good thing that people still have to play in that B playoff, so they stick around to play some more PCWs. Because I've seen some of the Moravians players mix with frag by players over the past couple of days. But anyway, heading right into it. E9 Moravians on peaks. Start nades going out. Lots of smokes. Presumably one of the Germans is going to cross, and there we go. G straight in that barn. Misses a shot, but Ace quick to free frag him. Or get the frag rather.
Good reader from Ace early on. However, round not developing in the favor of E9 right now. 4-on-3 situation for Moravians. JR Meek is on a pretty good lurk here going in their backs. He actually heard one barn that he just decides to leave there.
Hopefully he called it out to his team. Make could be a real thorn here. Rapids and Primeval there. Ace and Primeval actually both in that barn area. Meg, did he get spotted there?
Oh, that was a bit awkward.
That's arguably bad, but okay, that happened. Unfortunate. Blame the server.
I think maybe he doubted the distance to start shooting with the MP there, but I think he should have just gone for it with a bit more confidence, and he would have probably killed him.
Yeah, exactly. Back here. Good spot on Ice on the back roof. Even Prime in a 1v3, and he'll get shut down by Strike. Good convincing round by Moravians. Little bit of a shaky aim from both G and GR Mech there. Arguably 2 of their best players on this squad. Them starting off a little bit shaky could be some issues, but regardless of that, Frag actually picking up 4 frags. It's a really good start for him.
Yeah, Frag has had some good games. Not the guy you talk a lot about in this squad, but he's had pretty good games. Fast burn control here. Oh, they're gonna meet each other. He doesn't know it. Oh, what a nade from Latan.
What a nade indeed. How do you pronounce that name again?
Lachtan, I think.
Lachtan. I remember last time when we cast it. I think it was with you that I cast the Moravians as well. And you explained it to me.
Yeah, that was versus Lowe's, like one of the first games in the cup.
Yeah, that could very well be. Strict here. Really awkward battle. Pistol's coming out. Oh no. Oh, G there to save the day. Good team play coming out there. And another very convincing round here from Moravians. Ace though, not a man we can count out just yet.
One of three situations. If someone's gonna do it, it's gonna be him.
Yes, indeed.
A lot of time to work with as well.
Axis win.
G, however, decides to end the round with that. 2-0.
Did you see where that nade from Lachtan landed?
I did not know.
It's pretty strong on this. No, it's pretty strong on this map to have those like semi-late nades.
Yeah, indeed. Because usually as an American you only expect to start nades and then those could be really fatal indeed. Jermake, good very early pickup there from them. G again in that barn area. You said about it. And I say it time and time again, we cast this map. Peaks and barn are things that go hand in hand.
Yeah, and that left peak there just shooting in the straight line, hoping for a kill. Oh!
Yep, there we go.
Goes down.
Good equalizer from Prime. Actually picks up a second one.
It's a pretty tough balance to play barn, like how much you want to peek while not dying. So I feel like if you just can stay inside there, it's so powerful because the allies knowing you're there, that they're not gonna like it.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, it's also so strong because you can get quite a lot of pickups from them. So it's tempting, to say the least, to peek out.
Explosives.
Yes,
planted.
indeed. After this round, I'm gonna say something because it's pissing me off the amount of times I've seen it now. But anyway, after plant position, 2v3 retake. Lantach. Is that how you say it?
Not at all, but nice try.
Fuck. Oh, listen, whenever he does something, I'm gonna let you cast it. Poor guy, I just butchered his name.
I mean, I guess we could say LTN.
LTN, shoot it! Hell yeah, there we go, kill. Strick or Strick rather, picking up the scope here, interestingly.
Yeah, I've seen him play on like Carrington. I saw him play it in one of the, I think it was the quarterfinal.
Huh. Oh, he's actually shooting at his teammate there. Content to save his Bardo. Okay, but seriously, this is pissing me off. Whenever I see people up here in Burns and they're trying to get onto this bit, just get on this bit. You'll get it 100% of the times. I see so many people struggling to get on this bit, but just get on this bit. It's so much more easier.
Peaks 101 with Dichi.
It's insane how many times I've seen it in PCWs, in streams.
Yeah, oh, that's awkward. From third corner, wow, Ace literally eats the nade.
Yes, indeed. Good after nade. Primeval actually doing work here on peaks for E9. Oh, but there we go. The famous spray down from through the smoke. Oh, gee. That's an interesting play.
Yeah. I told you this guy is a master at jumps.
He's insane. Magline secular 2v3. Sean, I know, ugly tax, but it's fine. I had to.
When is Sean gonna debut as a shoutcaster?
I'm still waiting. I've asked him numerous of times, but he does keep saying no, so perhaps next cup.
Yeah, I hope so.
Actually, now that he has a new computer, he might as well start streaming himself.
Indeed.
Right, Sean? Oh, yeah. Like hearing the player in north. Actually, they're both gonna double up. Back 8. Not sure if I like that, but
Streak got across as well.
good tag onto the first one. Sekler gonna try and nade him, but I don't think that made it quite. 20 seconds now as the smoke goes down. Street check will easily pick that up, but I don't expect the second one, or do they?
Probably not, but it's no way it's going to win this round.
Oh. Plan down fast.
Axis win.
And it will not be.
Yeah. It feels like struggling a bit there, E9. First of all with the nades in the early round.
Mm-hmm.
Not really trading too well, and then when they go down, like in a 3-on-4 situation, it just slows down so much they run out of time. So I'm kind of lacking a plan here. What do you want to do?
Yeah, that is correct. And I assume G is in that barn area again. Sure is. He's already pushing out. He's already at MG. This is insane. Good for the first. Spots a second. Easy pick up for him. Jesus, G. Relax.
Yeah. It's so good at getting into those positions, and I think it's all on really good movement because he can like travel so quick on the map.
Yeah, this is tough. Look at Rapids. He has to smoke himself off, and now he's like trapped. That's a little pick up the first. Moravians still in like insanely good spots. Jesus.
Yeah, Ace picked up the sniper here as well. It can be tempting if things don't work out on the allied side, but it's really hard, I think, to find picks. Now we should. Oh, this is that one. Well, that worked out in the end.
Yeah, indeed. When in doubt, just shoot.
Yeah, it is a hard side to snipe on.
Yes, indeed. And now it's their bids in an awkward situation. 20 seconds
Again,
left.
20 seconds. Yeah.
Guess you're gonna try and get the bomb now.
Axis win.
But there we go. Straight double kill coming in from Moravians. Another really long grinded out round, and it doesn't seem to work out for E9 at all. I'd rather see them just do something fast this round.
Yeah, I think that round was obviously all on G with his 2 openings, but it's also the combination of good nades that earns him the time, because they don't move up very quickly in the hill, E9 now, because they're a bit afraid of the nades.
Yeah, that's true. By the way, Don, I saw that. I was really upset with that actually failing. There we go. Finally an opening for E9. Can I capitalize off this? I'm just excited of what G's gonna do now here.
Yeah. And actually, he doesn't need to be that afraid, because E9 is not playing from behind at all this round. Which I think could be a mistake.
Yeah, Ace is gonna try his luck against G here in this barn area. G's still content to just sit up there, and Ace does know it. Jumps down. He wins the fight. That's good. Lots of team checks coming out here for E9. But they do finally get control of Burnt. Rapids. If he just watches bar now, he could easily kill G. He does not.
Again, time.
Yeah, E9.
It's no time to run B, they're rapid.
Axis win.
Or indeed, especially because LTN is gonna take him down.
Yeah, I think what you see quite a lot on this map is some poor back A presence from allied side from not only E9 right now, but from many teams. And first of all, you kind of have to have a player to go there to put pressure from more angles. But also, like, we've seen the rounds they went there, they're not inside A house until 20 seconds is left on the clock. Oh, this is a good fast-paced round.
Yes, indeed. Finally, we see some fast action from E9, and it's netting them 2 entry kills so far. But G, with another double of his own.
Yeah. Stayed at the bridge this round. That was a good call.
Prime Eagle, however, gets aggressive and will get him a kill, but G there to trade it again. Magla 1v2. Jermek is already in his back. So if they could set up a nice crossfire here, Magla shouldn't have a chance. But he will time it. Good.
G senses something's up though.
Does indeed. Chairmaker is already closing in from the other side as well. This is a really tough spot for him to be in. His G is already coming on the other side again, trying to hit some jump shots over the hill. Magla has time though. This is really in his favor.
Yeah, he needs one.
Axis win.
But he will not.
Can't capitalize on that. Yeah, so to just wrap up my behind A rant there, like when they went behind A, they were so slow that they were not in A house until 20 seconds was left, and like you need to play it a lot faster. Just run. It's not a fun job. You can get naded at the tank or like sniped from spawn house, but like take a look at how Steve No, for example, plays it, and you will learn how to play it effectively.
That's insane to me. She was just laying there in the middle of nowhere and he gets a double kill.
16 frags. This is round 8.
Holy shit, I didn't even notice that.
That's 2 frags per round.
So far you're Excel.
Yeah.
And G does straight, but he'll get the kill regardless. 17
happy with that
frags.
one.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's a nuisance to say the least for the E9 squad right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And it amazes me that the likes of Ace is unable to do anything as well. Usually he's quite comfortably leading the charge as well. Look at that, mate.
That's perfect.
Lots of fighting going on in Burns. He gets away with his life as well, and oh my, very good backup coming in. Cheermake. And just like that, 25 seconds in the round, and we're in a 1-on-2.
Yeah, prime low on health as well.
Should be quite some health here. Good pickup onto Jermek. 1-on-1 versus Strick.
Yeah, he really needs this first team right now. Primeval.
Strick is in a very good position though. There's no way someone would expect this. Prime's gonna go all the way around.
Oh, I'm not so sure about this decision.
Yeah.
Well, I could catch Streak in his back if he doesn't run too loud here.
Oh, he's actually in A house. I thought it was in Black house. Jesus. He spotted him?
Oh,
Hello?
yeah.
There we go. Easy
Yeah.
kill.
That turned out good, but I'm still skeptical if that was a really smart choice. Like, he could have been anywhere.
That is true.
Yeah, 1v4, that's really nice by Primeval.
We'll get that into his frag movie. Genji in this barn. Seems like E9 haven't found a way yet to stop G from getting into this barn. They certainly have limited his abilities this round.
Yeah.
But as I say that, the man just picks up a double kill out of nowhere.
He's gonna certainly reach the 30 this map. It feels like.
Yes, indeed. A nice one tap from Frag there. Presumably there was G saying there's a guy sitting at locks. Easy pickup for you.
Oh.
And on the
Another one
tap.
That's 20 on the board.
And they're very aware of where Magla is, so they're all pretty much in front of this A house looking to peek in. I can just imagine Magla now in this one. What the fuck? Anyway, 8-2 in favor of Moravians, cheeking enough. Just over 20 frags in the first 10 rounds of this game. That is insane.
It is indeed. That's quite a statement.
I'm expecting King to go over in the Discord at halftime and tell them some nice words.
Yeah, I think E9 needs at least 2 more rounds here to make it competitive. Free 9 would feel a bit rougher. Even 2 rounds would be tough here.
See how long that took him, chat? See how long that took him? If he went the other way, he would have been in top barn already. He, however, continues the brawl. Good pick up from Aster from back MG. And LTN is just going to be in the exact same position. Finally, able to deal with G.
It required a smoke and a well-placed nade to get him down.
Yes, indeed. Puppets.
Explosives planted.
Now there should be another round for E9 in the bag. About time. But I guess 3 rounds on Allied side is actually very workable.
I would probably say they need at least 4.
Well, it's better than 2 rounds. Yep.
You're absolutely right about it.
But usually whatever you say seems to be correct, so you proved it last time.
Did I?
Yeah, you don't remember in all the overtimes? Every single prediction you made was correct, I think.
I mean,
Or
it
at least-
sounds like me, but I can't.
Well, King, maybe I know you very well. You're already in their Discord telling them, come on boys, get in there. Eight to 3, last round of this first half here. Can G kick it off to 25 frags? I would expect so.
I'm gonna say yes.
E9 decides to take the long route here. Back A. They don't want to deal with those start nades. Primeval has been really key for E9 on all these opening frags.
Yeah, their best player this half, I would say. This is looking good.
Only good for 1 there. And now they do have control over Burnt as well as A House and Barn. So this should be an easy round coming out here for E9. Denied there from Frag. Jermek can get out of there alive, which he seems to be able to do. Frag actually picking up another one. This might be still really close. Holy shit, so many shots.
Michael should have him boxed in.
Yes, indeed. And Ace is probably exactly just going for B. There we go. 4 rounds here from E9. That's a decent half.
Yeah, I mean they were hoping for more, but seeing as it went, like winning the 2 last rounds, that's good at least.
Yes, indeed. Let's see if G can continue the beasting that he's been doing on his allied side.
Yeah, clearly a harder side to pick up a lot of frags, but if you can get rolling, well, it's G, so you never know.
That is a fact.
Good spawn as well. Let's see what he's got in store.
See if E9 their star nades are as strong as those from Moravians. Lots of smoke. Usually indicated they will have a player in barn, which seems to be the case. There we go. Ace giving G a taste of his own medicine in that barn area. Last time we saw Ace play here, the first round, he got an ace. Believe it or not. So let's see if he can do it again.
Yeah, I mean Ace is not a worse barn player than G is. Like both of them are extremely good from this position. Deny the ace, but can probably pick up a few more frags from here if he wants to.
Well, yeah, easily. Good setup here from E9, putting Rapids in the kitchen area. A very strong rifle player. Frag and GR make good trade there. Too bad he's only on his own right now. Getting shot at from so many different angles, and there we go. E9 will pick up the first gem around here.
Convincing start for E9. This exactly what they needed to spark a bit of a comeback here on the Axis side.
Absolutely true. Let's see here. Some star knights coming out from E9. Not the best. Moravians actually not gonna be hit at all from these knights. They are make very quick entry here in Burnt. That'll certainly help out. Frag there, could retake or refrag rather onto Prime. But meanwhile, things have equalized.
Pretty interesting spot here from Megla. You don't see how he's moving away now. Playing behind those boxes, not very usual with the rifle, because like if you miss a shot, you're stuck there.
Yeah, indeed, but it can certainly be used as an off angle for once, and it did in his case, I think. He got a kill here.
Yeah, indeed. It's much more usual that you play like the spawn building, because then you can just jump down if you feel pressure.
Yes, indeed. Smoke's coming out here from Moravians. Maybe they'll go for an A or a B play here. Rapid's missing quite some shots. But he does follow
That's a
up
good
though.
one.
Yeah, indeed, very good pickup. And very needed. Ace, very good pickup on G there. Leaving Frag alone. Rapids and Frag, they'll meet right here. Ooh, some missed shots here. And the slide from Ace headshot. Beautiful.
Yeah, you know a lot about slides.
I do indeed. That was a beautiful shot though.
Yeah, I think Moravians had the right idea. They're trying to go B. I just think the execution was could have been better. Because if they had pushed with 2, then Rapids couldn't have stopped them like it did now.
Yes, indeed.
But that's like how you gotta play when teams play pretty heavy towards barn and A house. Then the road to B can be a bit more open than you think at first. At your first thought.
Frag's going in the way of E9 so far. Strick trying to get through the door, but gets denied instantly by Primeval. Ooh, Rapids. Nice shot there onto LTN.
Axis win.
A nice with yet another frag to his name. Bringing things back here, 8-7.
Yeah, it's soon equalized, and it feels like E9's defense is like even better than Moravians was. So this is looking very bright now for E9.
Yeah, indeed. Also worth mentioning, G hasn't gotten a single frag yet on this side. It's only 3 rounds in, but can certainly play a role here if he starts to get fragging.
Rapids had some connection troubles a bit later in the spawn.
Full of action once again around the burnt area, and there we go. We're not even 20 seconds into the round, and it's already over.
Yeah.
Usually we have to tell teams to go like a little more aggressive and see how that works out, but I think in this case we want to see the opposite.
I think did they try to squeeze into burnt there?
Yeah.
Yeah, E9 had one of those rounds as well, and like they tried to squeeze 4 into the same little tiny door there, and well, it's just that's not gonna work.
Strick, however, starting off with 2 very good headshots, but G gets his first frag, but it's on a teammate.
I can only shoot Americans on this one.
That seems to be the case indeed. Anyway, very good round here so far for Moravians. Good openings. Plant goes down, lots of smokes. But I think Megla indeed in that A house denied the plant, but G with a good refrag.
Explosives planted.
All left onto rapids. The rifle player. Good for the first.
Allies win.
We will get taken down from the back. That's a good round for Moravians.
Yeah, Streak doing some MG work there.
Davey will be happy.
Yeah, and Cobra as well. We could see him on Newville there. That's some good MG usage from him. I think they actually decided to smoke off the MG this round.
Yeah, E9 decided to throw about 3 or 4 smokes from the start, so... They do get into barn every round because of it, but... Is that a good way of playing your German side? Because I'm thinking, like, what else do you need your smokes for? Besides the afterplan, perhaps?
Pretty much nothing.
Yeah. Prime here with some nice taps onto Strick. Jermic straight to respond with a headshot. G picking up the sniper this round.
Axis win.
There we go, another convincing E9 round. This is more like the E9 we like to see.
Yeah, it's like they win in such a dominant fashion as well, often with 4 people alive, that it's not much that speaks for Moravians at this point. They just haven't found a way to get into the rounds, except for that one where Streak opened up from the MG, but it's smoked off now, so he's not going to be able to do that a lot of rounds, I think.
Moravians this time deciding to go 3 back A, interestingly.
Yeah, Ace is ready from barn with this bar, so should have a good angle.
Will actually pick up Magla there playing back A, so now it's all on Ace to try and prevent it from going to back A. Strick actually will take him down, so man advantage here for E9. Going 3 back A may have been a very good call for them this round.
Yeah, it seems to work out.
There we go. Imperial nade onto Primeval. They know where Rapids is. Good smokes coming out. He comes in. I force the Rapids to go out. We'll go 1 kill. Another fake coming out here.
Allies win.
And G has finally started to get rolling.
Yeah, as soon as we start to almost count them out from this, they find a way. Nice to see that adaptation with the behind barn play that you called out pretty early.
Mm-hmm.
but for them to find 2 or 3 more rounds, I think that's a trickier position than E9 are in, with the Axis side being heavily favored in this match.
Ace here missing the jump to barn. We'll probably go for another one. There we go. Nade actually landing right on top of GMA. A little bit of smoke bug going on, but I don't think it's intentional.
Ooh, one for the ace now.
Yes, indeed. And he is back here.
Yeah, he's going for it.
And there we go, the ace will come in.
And he tops the scoreboard now as well.
Yes, indeed, overtaking G.
So I think this is a prime example of how strong the barn position can be. Both barn players racking up enormous amounts of frags on the Axis side.
Yes, indeed. I should take this game as an example for everyone that asks how to play peaks. Quick peek. Smokes weren't as good this time from E9. But regardless of that, Ace will be able to get into the barn area. And look at Magla. Already pushed up, unexpecting from Jermake. And now it's the 2 top fraggers going toe to toe and G coming out on top. Both teams are just looking for a kill, and as I say that, Rapids from on top of that kitchen stairs. Very nice angle actually, behind his door. Can overlook quite some things.
Yeah, and I think both Streak and G before he died could see the burnt player in the corner there, Secular, his butt through the wall. But he seems to be, he's having the backup from Rapid shit to stay alive until then. 2-on-1 situation here.
Tom is also taken down rather fast. Should be aware of where both players are now, but I don't think he'll make it to B if he decides to. Okay, pick up on the first of Magla, playing it smart, just backing off all the way. And that'll
Axis win.
let the round come in here from E9. Good play there from Magla.
Yeah.
And there we go, E9 for the first time taking the lead here against Moravians. I guess King actually went in their Discord and said some nice words to them.
Yeah, but I think it was only nice words. I don't think King can get angry.
That is
His
correct.
teammates.
Just in general. No ace! Okay, he'll get in regardless. Oh, straight. Running a little bit lost in that smoke there. Primeval will take him down. Secular with a nice follow-up. Ace with another follow-up. G and LTN both looking to remove the barn player here before they continue.
Yeah, it looks like E9 going up to match map point here.
Oh, gee, he must be so fucking annoyed now. He's been watching that for over 30 seconds. And as soon as he peeks out, Ace decides to peek.
Axis win.
And a nice one tap from Secular to go to match point for E9.
Yeah,
Ace.
let's see if Moravians got another trick in their sleeve here.
I do hope so, because I might favor Casino to be E9. Well, it is their map pick, so.
Yeah, it should be.
Can Ace get the 30 bomb though?
I think when he gets to barn, he will.
If he can get there. There we go. I kinda like that from E9, the delayed getting into barn to prevent like any early nades from killing them.
Yeah. It's falling down here for Moravians. This is looking like a 13-10.
Yes indeed. Maglock following up with one more. Ice tagging down. Crack. Jeremy going down and burnt.
Axis
And
win.
Ace actually with a long range tap with the barn, not that easy to do. Anyway, first map here going in favor of E9, very well played. Ace hitting the 30 bomb. Expected G to do a little bit more on this American side.
Yeah, what did they have? Four frags.
Kills, yes, and a team kill.
Yeah.
As we'll head to Casino.
We actually played versus Moravians in on Casino in the group stage.
I do remember that, indeed. That was together with Neville.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot of naval though.
No, indeed, I think it was about 5 rounds, and that was it. E9 deciding to go on the German side. Is this an Allied or an Axis map?
It's a slightly Axis map, I would say. I'm gonna check some data.
Perfect. Our data boy.
Actually, I think like I don't have a lot of data on this map, but let's see.
Years of experience is what you have.
Yes. Yeah, it's very slightly Axis-sided. But I think like if you don't know the map very well, it can be quite heavy Axis-sided actually.
Yeah, I'd say so too, that it's more like a 8-4, 7-5 German side kind of map.
And it feels like with the rapid chess rifle, you can do some work from balcony areas.
Oh yes, indeed.
And also Magla is a pretty skilled rifler or sniper if you choose to go for that.
Yes, indeed. And if they could get Primeval on that A side, I think he could do some work close range, just like we saw him do in that burned area on peaks.
When we played Moravians, G had some really good lurks on the allied side that well, he was like in my back a few times it felt like, and I had no idea where he went through.
I remember that, yeah. We were so confused on TeamSpeak.
Yeah. And I also remember LTN had a few good sniper shots, so let's see if he or Streak decides to pick the sniper up, but they will be able to meet the long range with that gun at least. But the question is like, can they challenge the rifles with the bars?
Yeah, we'll have to see how Moravians decide to play it. Are they gonna go back to that lurk style like they played against us, or are they gonna focus more on the fast A or fast B play? Whatever they do, however, I don't think Fort Thompson's in West is the play. Hello, Vitarite. But that's fine, as we'll head right into the second map.
Yeah.
Will E9 make it a 2-0, or are we gonna see a third map for this final of the B playoffs?
I would predict a quite one-sided E9 victory here.
Alright, alright. G picking up the sniper for his squad. Seems like all of Moravians will go towards A, and G lurking on this west side, southwest side. E9 actually deciding not to get instantly into A. Lots of smokes. And actually plant already going down. That's some fast A plant. G are making a OP position, I would say, this top A area.
Yeah, still a 5-on-3 in favor of E9, so I reckon this... Oh, Rapid Shell missing the first, getting the second one on G. Reckon this retake should be able to convert a round win for E9.
That was a little bit
Axis win.
hectic.
Reckless?
Yeah, I guess that's the word.
Yeah, 2 and 5 though, so he had to do something.
Yeah, that's true. Once they gathered up with like 3 or 4 people on that bottom A, it's really difficult to be surprised from any angle. So you can only pray for that headshot as you're falling down.
Yeah, and he's following up the good Peaks performance with a hat-trick in the first round.
Yes, indeed. Smoke's coming out here. A huge gap in them, but 2 players will cross really fast into it. No fast presence yet, but Strick is looking to get under that whole area. Just gets spotted out, however. Straight. Spots one. Unable to get the frag. That is really unfortunate. Easy frag for Rapids there. As I say that, the man will get shut down in the head.
G opening up the west side, but Secular was like already in the spawn building here, new building. So not sure if it's a good idea for him to keep pushing.
Well, it certainly keeps the Germans guessing as to where he's going, but meanwhile on the A side both of his teammates have fallen. And it looks like E9 decide to play a 2-2 per side.
Yeah, it should work in their favor, this setup.
Yes, indeed. If they can trade in favor of the Axis, that'll always be good.
Also time running out.
Good pick up onto Ace there.
You won't expect the other one.
No, indeed. Especially not behind that A tank. Right. He's unable to pick it up, but there's no